Hi everyone. All right, so I am on a no-buy year and I have some new eyeshadows that arrived. Now you're probably wondering, if you're on a no-buy year, how did you get new eyeshadows? I asked my mom. So my mom asks me every year, what do you want for your birthday? And typically I tell her nothing, save your money. I want nothing. I'm pretty blessed and I have lots of stuff, but I fell in love with the YouTube makeup community and I want to be able to play in their sandbox. And I don't have a ton of eyeshadows. I typically use a little blush, a little bronzer. I don't have anything to make fun eye looks. Pardon me. I need some coffee. Good morning, coffee. And so I asked my mom for eyeshadows so that I could play in the sandbox of the beauty community on YouTube. And last night, my Nabla shadows arrived, and I don't think that the camera does them justice. So this is Alchemy. Will it focus? This is Alchemy, and it is pink with a purple shift duochrome. Is it purple or green? It's a reddish pink cover. Hey, I'm doing a get ready with me. I'm not sure if you'll be interested in this. So this is the Alchemy color, and it's this pink with like a purple shift duochrome. And I have Absinthe. Hi, Tattooed Mama. Good morning. So I was just saying I'm on a no-buy year, and I received new eyeshadows. And, you know, the question should be why do I have new eyeshadows if I'm on a no-buy year? And I asked my mom. So my mom always asks me, you know, what do you want for your birthday? My birthday is coming up, and it's kind of a big one. And I always tell her nothing. I'm like, I don't need anything. And this year I'm like, you know what? No, I want to be able to play in the same sandbox as the beauty people on YouTube. And to do that, I need eyeshadows because I don't have eyeshadows. And so I asked her for the Nabla eyeshadows from Italy, and I got them. So I have Absinthe, and the camera isn't doing them justice. Absinthe and Alchemy. And the Absinthe, or the Alchemy I have on my wrist here, it's a pinky with a purple green shift. And then the Absinthe is it's like a copper kind of, or a brown with a green shift. And I don't think that my camera is doing it justice, but these arrived, and I can't even tell you how excited I am. So I am going to law school prom in a couple of weeks. And I reached out to No Drama Makeup Mama. I need coffee. And asked her to design a look, and she said absolutely, and she asked me what palettes I have, which was like basically none. And she's like, okay. And she sent me, I do have the Morphe palette from the BoxyCharm, and I asked my mom for a couple of other shadows from Colourpop, and I have those too. So they've all arrived, and I'm going to test out the look that she gave me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am primed and foundationed and concealed and ready to go with that, but like with the eye pencil, I'm a little afraid of trying it under my eye. I always look like a zombie. So we're going to see, but I'm going to try out the design that she made for me for my law school prom, which was so sweet of her. So I've got this gorgeous headband in to try to keep the foundation out of my hair. Yeah, this is a good look here. All right, so here we go. So I'm looking at my computer so that I can see the instructions that she gave me. And she said, use a matte illuminating bronzer like Essence or Physicians Formula. I don't have that, but what I do have is from Boxy. Thank you, thank you. What I do have is the bronzer from BoxyCharm, the Pretty Vulgar. So I'll use this. And then what I've enjoyed using, I did have this, and I think I forgot to tell her about it if I can find it, is the Anastasia in Fawn foundation stick. And this is a really cool toned color, and it works great for my jawline. So I'll start with this and get it on my jawline, a little bit on my cheeks. And then I will go in with the, and if I miss a comment, please forgive me. I will go in with the bronzer. She said, blend down from your hairline, a little bit on your cheeks. So here's the cheek. Hairline, I don't want it in my hair. You know, the one thing I miss about being blonde, I was blonde for many, many years. And the one thing I miss about being blonde is that you never saw the makeup in the hair. With this red color, the makeup really stands out. It really stands out. It actually makes it almost look gray. Now, maybe parts of it are gray, but it makes it worse. And then I have the brush that we got in the subscription box, and I'm going to blend like she says. I should put on some YouTube royalty-free music in the background. You know what? I think I'm going to take a minute and do that. Let's pop on some music. YouTube royalty-free. All right, so then she says to use the smaller face brush with the bronzer and really define my cheeks. So let's try that. Small circles, she says. Small circles. All right, then she says, take a matte peachy colored blush for the apples of my cheeks. I don't really have a peachy colored blush. All the blushes I have are pink. So I'm going to go in with this Cheekie blush by Jane Iredale. It's pretty pink. It's not peachy. I don't have a peachy blush. So apples of the cheeks. I think that's my apple, right? She said you can also sweep a little bit on the top of your nose just to give you a flush. I'm not sure, is that here? Maybe that's here. Just a little bit. And then she says, you have great brows, no advice needed. Well, let me go into my brows and clean those up a little bit. That was very sweet of her. So I have this sad brush because this is the third one that I've purchased where the handle has fallen off, and I'm on a no buy year, and I'm going to just continue to use this because it does the job. Yeah, it does the job. So let's see, which one do I want to use? So I got the iconic one from the BoxyCharm, but this is my Ride or Die one. It's Blonde by Bobbi Brown, and it's pretty dark. It's dark for a blonde, I would imagine. I do think that this one matches me a little bit better, so I'm going to go with this one. And I have this brush. It's No Name Brush. Maybe it has a name. I can't read it. Sephora. It's a Sephora angled brush. And what I found with doing my brows is that it does not take a lot of product at all. It takes just a smidgen of product with that iconic cushion thing. You just need to like whisper the word iconic over the brush, and that's enough product to get into your brows. Otherwise, you can start looking like Groucho Marx pretty quick. See, it doesn't take a ton. It's just a light touch with the brow. That's how I do it. Well, I think that since my face part is done, I can take this crazy thing off and look a little bit better. All right, let's get into the... So, and then she says, eyeshadow, primer down, then pack color. That's about the same color as your skin. All right. Ooh. Do you ever break your palette when you're just starting to use it? So for primer, I just use concealer. I have a ton of this Dermacol stuff that doesn't work real well on my skin. Hi, good morning, Oreo the bunny. I have this Dermacol stuff that doesn't work well on my skin, so I use it as an eye primer. And again, the one thing I'm learning about playing in beauty and makeup is that you do not need much product at all to get what you're looking for, which was surprising for me. I guess I should be doing it this way, huh? Instead of looking in the mirror. All right, primed. And then she says use a shadow that's close to my skin color. And so I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, maybe I should put that headband back in. I'm going to take Weekend from the Morphe palette. This one, right? This one, Weekend. And I'm going to put this all over. Okay. Oh, I'm not good at following directions. All right, so then she says, I thought Weekend matched my color, my skin color really well. You can't really see it. She said to take Weekend and use this as a nice, simple transition shade. So I will just layer more of it in the windshield wiping motion that she suggested in the crease. I guess I could do it this way. All right, then she said with a smaller blending brush, with Fan Fiction. Blend it into the transition, but don't go up as far. So I took the weekend and went to about here. So she's saying take Fan Fiction, which oh, that's from the It's My Pleasure Colourpop palette. I asked this for my birthday too. And so Fan Fiction is this guy right here. And so I'm going to take that after I wipe off my brush and put this into my transition as well. Now that picks up so much. And I hate tapping off the product because I paid for that product. I don't want to waste it. So, okay, so she says in the transition, but not up as far. And I know I've watched her videos and she always says blend up and out. That's okay. You shouldn't have any makeup. You are so young. You're beautiful as you are. Thanks for hanging out with me. So No Drama Makeup Mama always says blend up and out. I hope I'm doing that right. I really don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a look like this before. So in my makeup mirror, it looks really pretty. In this camera, I'm looking a little clown-like. But in my makeup mirror, it looks really pretty. So Mia's Virtual Vanity is another channel that I really, really love. She roasts makeup products. She's everything salty, spicy, sassy about a roast that you want. And if you're interested in makeup reviews that are roasted, you should check her out. She posted something on her Instagram recently that said, you know, I gotta stop saying that said, your makeup mirror, you know, says you're a rock star, you're gorgeous, and then you step out of the sunlight and the sunlight says, oh honey, you tried. So I'm kind of feeling like that's happening between the mirror and the camera. So these Morphe colors are a bit patchy. They take a bit of work. Good morning, Sandy. How are you? Do you have a cup of coffee? Coffee. So what I'm doing is, no Drama Makeup Mama designed a look for me for my law school prom. I'm calling it law school prom. I went to high school prom with my husband, and I'm graduating law school in May, and we've never gone to the ball. And I'm going to the ball this my last semester, and we got my husband a tux yesterday, and I'm super excited to get him into a tux. That sounds nice too. You need some tea or some coffee to go with that. And so I don't really know what I'm doing with makeup. I got some new makeup because I asked my mom for a gift. Well, my mom asked me. She's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And typically I tell her nothing. I don't need anything, save your money. But I'm on a no buy year. And I wanted to play with the beauty people on YouTube, and I couldn't do that with my current eyeshadow collection. I really had nothing. And so I asked her for some eyeshadow products, and she sent them. And so I have some Colourpop products, and the jewels showed up yesterday. And these are from Nabla, which is out of Italy. And these took forever to get here. These took like a month to get here. And so I have their Absinthe and Alchemy duochromes that I'm super excited to try out. And so I told No Drama Makeup Mama about my new shadows coming, and she designed a look for my law school prom, and I'm trying it on. And I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it took a really long time. I think that they sent it by turtle. It sat in customs for like 7 days. I'm surprised. I don't know if we have tariffs on eyeshadow or not. But it sat there forever. I was watching it like it was like it was stocks or day trading or something. I was checking it every hour to see if the package had moved, and it took it like a month. So I'm going through the instructions that No Drama Makeup Mama sent me and then trying it out. So she says, take a really, really small blending brush and take Patio. So I told her what palettes and colors I did have coming, and she designed the look. So this is from BoxyCharm, the Morphe BoxyCharm thing. And she says, take Patio, which is this color. And you don't need to touch it much to pick up a color, which I'm learning about makeup. It takes very, very little. And let's see. Place the brush on the top outer corner of your eye, making really small buffing motions. Buff it right along your eyeball socket. Then go in with your fluffy blush and blend it out. Blend. Okay, so I think top upper corner of your eye, so that's got to be like here. Okay. And the lighting in my room here is not great for filming. I always look pretty in my makeup mirror, which is what I'm staring at. But it's not great for filming. Okay, so the other eye. Yeah, natural light is really not our friend, is it? I went into a bathroom the other day and I looked into the mirror in the bathroom, and they had these like harsh overhead lights, and I straight up looked like the Crypt Keeper. Straight up looked like the Crypt Keeper. I looked all dried out and like I had a mask over my face that was all wrinkled, and it was terrible. It looked like what I would look like if I was dead for about 10 years. It was terrible. Terrible. So what else have you got on your plate, Sandy, for today? What are you up to? All right, so I think I have it on there. And then my makeup mirror is a touch mirror, so if you keep seeing the light change, it's every time I touch it, it it changes the light. So this is her big no drama, says blend, 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 blend. So that's what I'm trying out here. What kind of look are you gonna film? I have to do laundry and clean too. My house exploded. I don't know what happened. Yesterday it was all together and looked nice, and then I woke up this morning and looked around somebody came in over the night. I'm gonna blame the cats. They had one hell of a party last night, and there's just stuff everywhere. Like the kitchen counters are cluttered. Oh, very cool. I was looking at that palette. Two things about that palette. I think you have to have a lot of your own mattes, right? Because it's very sparkly, which is surprising to me. I don't think of villains as sparkly, but maybe they are. And yeah, it seemed a lot very sparkly, and it was brighter colors or more light colors than I would have imagined. But maybe that's a villain look that I never knew. Maybe the villains all wear the heavy red lipstick, the ladies, and like no, not a bold eye look. So I'll be watching that. Hi, Artsy. Good morning. Do you have a cup of coffee or tea? I'm trying out a makeup look that No Drama Makeup Mama designed for me for my law school prom, which is in a couple of weeks. It's a ball. They call it a ball. I call it prom. I'm much older than the standard student in law school, and let me tell you, it's worse than high school. Worse than high school. I'm too old to be hanging out with these 20-somethings. Well, cheers. Cheers, Artsy. It is very shimmery. Thank you, Oreo the Bunny. Oreo the Bunny won my giveaway, which is adorable, and she's a minor, and her mom approved the thank you. I went to high school prom, Artsy, with my husband. We went together. He was my date to my senior high school prom, and they have this ball every year at law school, and it took me 4 years to make it through law school because I work full time and then I go to law school at night. And I've never gone to the prom because we went to prom together. But this is my last one. This is my last opportunity, and I get to get my husband in a tux, so we're going. We rented the tux last night. Okay, so all right, so then she says, and I'm reading the directions that No Drama Makeup Mama gave me. Okay, so then she says, on your eyelids, start in the inner corner with Pretty Cool and pat it to about the center of your eye. Then starting at the outer corner, take Sleeper and pat it until the two colors meet. All right, so let's see if I can do this. Pat it. The one brush I noticed I'm missing is that flat patting brush. So I'm going to try this. And she said Pretty Cruel, which comes from the Colourpop It's My Pleasure palette. And I love this color. Can you see it there? This one. It's got a little bit of gold shimmer in it. And yeah. All right, so she says pat this here to the middle. I'm waiting for that to happen here. Sandy, I've never done a look like this. I've been watching YouTube videos, which totally makes me an expert, right? Because I'm watching all these videos. And I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm probably going to look at the end like I have two black eyes and then have to go down to Missouri to have No Drama Makeup Mama do my makeup. I'm in the Midwest. Okay, so that's patted to the middle of my eye, and then I'm going to clean off my brush because I don't have a ton. I mean, I have enough. And then she said use, which one was it? Sleeper. Oh, Sleeper's from the same palette. She was so sweet. This was so sweet of her to design this look and to write out all the instructions. She asked me what palettes I had. I told her what palettes I had coming for my birthday. They're here. And Sleeper is this one. It's a dark purple, and it looks like it has a bit of brown in it. I know it doesn't look like that on the camera, but it's a dark purple. Okay, and then she says, pat till they meet in the center. I was apprehensive about going live, about trying to do this live. I've never done a look like this before. I don't really go live that often. I say all the time. So I just recently heard of Hush. I learned of it through Just Anne. I don't know if any of you watch Just Anne. She does a lot of unboxings. She's out in the New Jersey area. I really love her. She's so sweet. And she posted a link that like Hush had a huge sale going on. It was like 60% off or something. Okay. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm on a no buy year, so I couldn't buy any of them. But I got them as a gift from my mom. That was very sweet of her. Now, my mom isn't into makeup at all. She totally thought I had lost my mind when I was asking for her for makeup. She's not a girly girl at all. She didn't teach us how to teach my sister and I how to do hair, makeup, nothing like this. That is not her thing. And you got 9 palettes, you said? Did I miss that? 9 palettes for $27? That's awesome. That's incredible. I did jump on the website just to look and see what they had. I didn't order anything. Is Hush their own brand, or do they sell other brands? I don't remember. I did jump on and look, but I knew I couldn't buy anything. So I was just kind of window shopping. Tell me about the gloss. So that's something I struggle with my hair color. Now it changes. You'll see in all my videos if you go back and watch my videos. Sometimes it looks purple. Sometimes it looks this. To me, in the camera, it looks very fiery right now, very coppery. It changes. And so with this red color, my lips, I always go like nothing. Wait, what did that say? They sell other brands, Bad Habit palettes. I don't know much about the Bad Habit palettes. I know everyone was talking about Colourpop, and I like purples. I can do purple with my red hair. It looks nice, and my green eyes, they're green. But I don't know much about that brand. I'm just learning. At this stage in my life, I'm just learning. Do you ever have one eye that like turns out awesome and then the other eye is like the total ugly stepsister that doesn't work? I think that that's what I have going on here. It's totally not my technique. It's the eyes. Okay, next instruction. I don't like this song. So in the background, I have playing royalty-free music through YouTube sound. I have to put this in my thing. Oh, wait, what did that say? My left eye looks great. My right eye is a mess. So I am the opposite. My right eye is looking good, and my left eye is... It's got its own thing going on. Okay, so what was the instruction? Take a paddle brush and lay down absinthe. Okay, so now I get to my crown jewels. Okay. So, absinthe is Nabla shadow. And this came from Italy, and it took forever to get here. And the color isn't, I'm trying to light it. To me, it's a greenish silver. It's a duochrome. And it's a greenish, it's greenish. And And when you swatch it, this is the swatch. It has this like burnt terracotta, burnt brown, and then it's a duochrome. So when you turn it, it's got a green to it. So that's the my new jewel. And this is what she's saying in the center. In the center of my eye to pat this down. Now I don't have that paddle brush that she's talking about. So I'm going to use my finger. I've seen people on YouTube do that. Let's see how this works for me. So this is what it looks like on my finger. My camera won't focus. It's a bit of it's a green on my finger, but when I put it on my eye, it will probably look a little more burnt something. Okay, that's not transferring really at all. Maybe I need more. Can you see that on camera? I don't think it's showing. Oh, I have such hooded eyes. I mean, that's hella hood right there. Yeah, I don't think that that's working. And I've got a lot of fallout going on. All right, let me try a different brush. Let me try this guy again. Clean off the purple. And let's see here. Okay, so I've got a lot picked up on that brush head. I don't know if you can see. Let's pat. That's better. I wonder if I need to put a little concealer down or something. Ooh, you know what they say? Setting spray. I totally forgot. Okay, let's wet the brush. Let's wet the brush with setting spray. I heard about this. Wet the brush. Let me try this and see if this works. Better. It's subtle, but better. Okay, so that trick does seem to work. I'm glad that the ball is at night because it's going to take me all day to do this for real. Okay. Then she says, all right, almost done. Take Waffles from Morphe palette and lay it down on the outside corner, blending to just the outside, the middle. Then touch with the brush in the pan to sweep the color a little on the outside of your lower lash line. Okay, so Waffles. All right, so let's check out Waffles. Waffles is, oh, it's a shimmery from the Morphe palette. It's this guy. She says from the outside corner. Probably should be looking this way, huh? I missed it. Thank you. Smear it a little, not pat. Okay. Yeah, I know that those duochrome shadows are special. They're special guys and they need a little extra love. So, I think I'll have to continue playing with them and figure out how to get it. I see it a little bit, but I want more. I want more of that green flip. Okay. Then she says, take Earthshine, which is from the Colourpop palette. Pardon the fallout. Take Earthshine, which is this gorgeous pinky. It's this guy. And this actually fell out of my... You can bring it up to the color above your crease so you can see it. Oh, okay. Is that a trick with the hooded eyes? Because this whole hooded eye thing is... Oops. This whole hooded eye thing is a thing. This is a thing. Okay, I'll have to do that. So then she says take Earthshine, and this actually fell out. This powder fell out as itself. Use a fluffy brush. Okay, thank you. So much fun to learn. This fell out. I had to press it back into there. She says take this. And lay it down on the inner corner using a little liner brush. Okay. So I have a liner brush. Oh, this is a really, really soft color. So soft. I barely touched it and look, like it kind of ate it. So, okay. Inner corner. It's so pretty, that color. The Earthshine color. Really pretty. If you can see it. Yeah, that's so messy. Well, let's see if you can see. It's a pretty color. Okay, then all right, so then she says line your eyelashes. So I'm going to wear some fake lashes. I got these lashes in the Boxy Lux, the faux mink ones. And I want to rock these at the law school prom. I got these guys. And so she says if you're going to do the fake lashes, line your eyes with a dark liner. So I will go in with the dark liner. And there's a video by Haley Evans. If you don't know, if you struggle to put on eyelashes, I just learned how to do these about a month ago. And I watched her video. I'll link it in the description below when we're done. She taught me how to put on fake lashes. I had a set of like 5 or 6 fake lashes for probably about 7 years and never was able to use them. I would try and try and try, and I would get glue everywhere but the lash line. I would screw up my eye look, and I had finally just given up. So I watched Haley's video, Haley Evans, on how to put on fake lashes, and bam, bam, they went on right away. So I will do that here. I haven't measured these to see if they're too big for me. That's a huge part of it, is making sure that the lash isn't too big for you. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim these just a smidgen. So I'm gonna go grab a scissor to be able to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim a little bit off the front here. I watched Alyssa Ashley because she has hooded eyes. Stay, don't go away. Yeah, this whole hooded eye thing, I'm learning about this too. It's a thing. It's like really a thing. All right, so let's see. Does that fit better? Yeah, that's much better. So Haley says, take your lash and kind of give it a little twist like this. Let me get some eyeliner on my one eye, and then I'll pop the lash on to show you guys, and then it's so bad. I've been watching some videos on a little plastic surgery to help with that, because I also have these guys too. I don't sleep much. And I'm guessing once I'm completely done with law school, I won't be sleeping much either. I think it's just part of the lawyer life. Okay, where did my glue go? So glue, applicators, and then let me grab some liner. What have I got here? She recommended, so No Drama Makeup Mama recommended a liquid liner. I don't have a liquid liner. They scare the hell out of me. Here it is. So let's use, I have this Sephora waterproof black liner that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to do it on the one eye to finish up this video. Yes, Oreo the Bunny. I'm going to send it on Monday or Tuesday. And then I will email your mom the tracking number. I did. I didn't post that comment. I didn't want that information to be public. So I got it. It was held for review. And I emailed your mom, and she emailed me back. And so I will ship on Monday or Tuesday, and then send her the tracking number. So hopefully it'll be to you by Friday. Okay, so on to the falsies. I don't know if you're still here with me, Sandy. So the first, what Haley says, so I'm lined and mascaraed on this side. She says to squish it like this, which I've done. You take it, you can use tweezers. I even bought, when I bought those old lashes, it came with an applicator and glue. I think that a tweezer would work just as well, but the trick that Haley says, and it really, really does help, is if, and this glue is like really old, but I think the older it is, the better it is. So you line on the inner edge, like, you know, don't put it on the top edge, put it on the, like, kind of the side that you want to touch your eyeball, to touch your eye line, and you just spread the glue along the edge, concentrating on the outer and the inner. And this is all from Haley Evans. And then you got to be a little patient. You got to wait and let it get tacky. That is a huge, huge part of this. So we're going to hang here and listen to some of this YouTube royalty-free music and let this get tacky. All right. And then I'll turn this, maybe you can see better. Then her other trick, which was awesome, is that you take your mirror and you look down into it. You look, oh, that's a good look. You look down into the mirror, down. I hope that's tacky. Look down into your mirror and then come from the top and you just press it against your eyelash line, and of course that had to happen. Let's try it again. Press it against your eyelash line and it should stay if it's not sticking to your tool. Let's try again. I don't think that the glue is tacky enough. There we go. Okay, and then all right, so my glue it starts out white, but it will dry. It will dry and it won't show white at all. But that definitely, it feels like it's on there. And then what you can do is, if you said you like to use your fingers, the one thing that I do like about this tool, as long as there's no glue on it, is that I like to take it and press the lashes against mine. That is a sticky glue. This typically works better when I'm not on camera. So and then that's the glue will dry away and it won't look white. Okay, so then let me clean up my under eye. So I think with these guys, because these are so new, I should have done the little making it a little more mobile, because I can see that it would look better if this front part was just a little more bent on me. And so I will go back in with a little pencil and fix it up if it needs a little fixing. But as you can see, the glue is drying and it's no longer white. And there's the look in the lash. So two things I didn't do. One is highlight my brow bone. And so I think I'll do that. And I have this is ancient, so this color here, I don't even remember. I think it's probably CoverGirl. These three colors I've had forever, like too long. And I'm just going to use a white and touch up my brow here just to lighten it a little bit. And then highlighter. I didn't put on any highlighter. And I've had this Dior palette for a little while. And so I like the champagne-y color, so I'm going to go with that. I wasn't, you know, with law school and I was with my life in law school, I just do really, I was doing really simple looks. Like I put makeup on every day and it's just myself but better and supernatural looks. And now that I'm going to have a little more time on my hands and I fell in love with the beauty community on YouTube, I wanted to be able to play with them. So that's why I signed up for BoxyCharm months ago. I prepaid and I'm getting some palettes and things, and then I asked my mom for palettes for eyeshadows when she asked me, what do you want for your birthday? This is what I wish I could learn how to do better is the under eye, because I feel like I start to look like I belong on The Walking Dead. And I don't know if some of us just have a face. Oh, is that a good thing? Are they like going to college? Are they just flying the coop because they're now that age? I'm excited for you. I hope you're excited. If you're excited, I'm excited for you. If you're sad, I'm sad for you. If you are both excited and sad, I'm both for you. I get it. It's so exciting to see them go on their way and go start doing what they're going to do in the world and do in this life. But it's also sad that they're going on their way to start what they're going to do and do in this life. So cheers and hugs. All right, so I think this eye is done. You have a full house and a very full life. I can't even imagine. I don't have any kids. I've got a couple of cats. Kids that were not in our stars. So we have a couple of cats. We have a classic car collection that we're putting together. We always said that if we didn't have kids, we were going to have a pole barn full of classic cars, and it's now time to buy that pole barn. So in my makeup mirror, I look like I have enough blush and enough eyeshadow and everything on, so I'm just finishing up this one eye. I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing. It looks like I have enough blush here, but here it doesn't look like I have. The cats. My cats are the reason why I can't have nice things. They are very good gravity checkers all the time. Everything ends up on the floor. Oreo the bunny. You're so cute. I had a bunny for a while. I had her for 9.5 years. She was a Norwegian dwarf, and she has crossed the rainbow. But for a lip look, I'm not quite sure. So, I mean, it's smoky, right? It's a smoky eye, but it's not super colorful. And I can't even tell. Yeah, it's not colorful. So, do I go with a colorful lip? What have I got here? I have one cat that is anything plastic. Anything plastic. So we have a bunch of like action figures and car models, and he goes around. Yeah, I'll try it and take it off. He goes around picking the plastic bits off the car. So we have an Ecto 1, right, from Ghostbusters, and it's got all these little plastic things on the top. And if he can get his grubby little lips on it, he's pulling off he's plastic, like anything plastic, a little plastic bit. If it's a little plastic bit, he just goes bananas. That is his living the dream, is little plastic bits. So I'm going to try Rocksteady. Right? Yes. Anything plastic. Rocksteady by Urban Decay. I'm going to try this and see how this works. So my dress is flesh colored with black lace over it. Now on camera, this looks like it matches my hair color, but in my makeup mirror, it's a different red. Haha, thanks, Oreo the bunny. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is looking... Well, that's a red. And I only have the one eye finished. I have this e.l.f. See, in the camera, or in my mirror, it looks more of a blue red. And what I'm seeing on the camera is that it looks more of a tomato red down. It'll be freshly washed. It's not freshly washed right now, so it's got much more texture in it right now than it typically does when it's freshly washed. When it's freshly washed, it's very silky. I always wear it down. I like it with a little gold over it. I don't know if that's too high maintenance to keep up at the ball. So I was blonde for many, many years, and I have a lot of damage from it being blonde and dried out. And I can't put an iron to my hair anymore. If I put an iron to it, it breaks. Like all these short layers, these were not cut into the hair. This is now growing out from damage. And so um, I curl it when I dry it. So these curls are, I don't know, days old because I don't wash my hair. I only wash it maybe twice a week. Um, and I use I blow it out. I have a lot of texture to my hair, and if I don't blow it out, it frizzes. It's like I'm Einstein's sister. And so I have to blow it out anyway, and so I curl it while blow drying it. I need a touch up that's coming up here soon. But I use a round brush. I'll pull one out. I use a round brush. Yeah, about twice a week. I use a round brush when I'm blowing it out. And so if it's wet, pretend like it's stopping wet. I have a video on it. It's in my first video ever. It's stopping wet. I take the round brush, I put the dryer to it, and make sure it's a boar bristle round brush. It helps. And then I do this. I twist it like this as I am blow drying it. And then it turns it, and you put the blow dryer to just touch it to the brush to heat up the curl. And as you twist it, it turns into kind of like a little dread, like this. And you can fix it with your fingers if you've got pieces sticking out. And then I leave it. I do my whole head like that, and I leave it when I put on my makeup. And once I'm done with my makeup, then I'll take my fingers and run it through and break up those little dreads. And I get the curls. Really? Huh. I'm using, I don't know, let's see. Suprent. My hair's all wrapped around the thing, but Suprent is it's a boar bristled brush. And this is what I use to get this body and curls. And then my hair's textured, right? Because it's fried. Parts of it are fried, so it stays. It holds the curl. If I threw a little oil in it right now, it would curl back up. So yeah. So my dress, I bet I would be too. My goodness. Like, I don't even know. So what do you put in your hair when it's when you get out of the shower? The one thing that I've been using, and this stuff is this Wow Dream Coat. This puts the sulfur bonds back in your hair, and this took my hair from like batting, like it really felt like batting, like what you stuff a couch cushion with, to hair. It feels like hair right now. Like I can pull it up and it falls down. It didn't do that before. This stuff is awesome. And you have to blow dry this you have to heat it up. You have to add the heat in order for the sulfur bonds to recreate in your, I like that. I like that braiding thing. How do you deal with the top when you braid it? Because I get like a weird kink at the top if I braid it. I'm just going to finish up my other eye and pop on that other lash since we're still hanging out. How do you do that? I'm worried about the kink. 2 French braids. Do you start them halfway down your head? Do you start them at the top of your head? From the top. Okay, so like, and then do you start them closer to the front or like in the back? Because I can't put an iron to my hair. I wish I could, but it just breaks from the front. So like, so you start your braids here at the very top. Okay. Oh, and maybe go back. I'll have to try that and then let you know how it goes. So I have this product that I haven't tried yet. It's a sample. Have you ever tried this stuff? This living proof. Oh, okay, I'll go check that out. This living proof, my camera doesn't want to focus. Nightcap, overnight perfector. So you're supposed to put this in. Let's see, it says, wake up to more vibrant, shiny, manageable hair that lasts up to 5 shampoos. So I want to try this because it says that you just comb it through and leave it. Like, you don't have to blow it out. You don't have to do anything. So it might be kind of neat if I put this in and then tried your braids and see if I could get this same kind of a volume, wavy, messy, grungy wave. What am I looking for? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's hard uh, to chat on. If it's just a two-person conversation, it's really hard to keep it up on YouTube. They think you're spamming. So your daughter uses that stuff and likes it? I think I'm too, like, I know what my hair turns out like when I use that dream coat, that Wow dream coat and the roller brush, and I know I can get at least 4 days out of it. And because I know it, it just makes it easier. Between work and school and running around, like, there are, like, I wouldn't have time to fix it if it didn't work. Then I would be stuck with it. And so I've been hesitant to try this other product because of the thought that maybe I would have to find time to get back in and rewash it. Scary. So I'm going to try on this other lash since we're just hanging out. And I really liked your yeah, we're hustlers, hustling, getting it all done. I was watching one of your videos, either, I can't remember, it was late last night or early this morning. I commented on it. I thought that you did a really lovely job. I have a lot of unboxing videos that I watch. Why? I don't know. I don't understand myself in that manner, but I watch them. Oh, it was your Ulta haul. That's what it was. It was your Ulta haul. And I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I like the way that you talk about the products. I like the way that you show the products. I really am enjoying your channel. Now in the camera, I feel like I'm looking old. Can't wait till I watch the playback and see what this really looks like. Okay, so. Oh, something I want to know about was you said the plumping lip gloss. You were talking about a plumping lip gloss that you got, and you said it really, really, really tingles. But my question was, but does it work? It may tingle, but does it work? Like, does it? I'd actually like to see you if you could show us, like, oh crap, if you could show us before and after, or like a put it on and hang out while it does its thing on you. I would love to see that. Because I've considered, like, I like a plumper a little bit. Like, I'm noticing as I age, I am getting the thinning upper lip, and that would be awesome. So awesome. And I don't want to do where they cut under the nose and lift up your lip. Like, those ladies, they can't close their mouth all the way like that. And I'm afraid to do the lip injections because I don't want to look, I don't want that blowfish look. I'm afraid to look like Meg Ryan. Like, she had that done and it just messed her up completely. But the plumpers, I haven't really found one that I thought that worked well. Not that I've tried a ton of them. I've tried a handful of them, and I'd love to see you do that. Yeah, me too. Me too, because you come up. Some people have looked really beautiful, and some people have, like, holy cow, they've just ruined their face. And I don't even think it's surgeon related. Like, I think a surgeon can have a really good day and a really bad day, and I don't want to. The risk of being that bad day patient, no, thank you. Not for something like that. Like, no. I'm just waiting for the glue to get. Exactly. And it's too scary to become the nightmare. I don't want to become the nightmare. So the Haley Evans trick, look down into your mirror and come from the top and just set it right on top of your lashes. This one worked better. So the makeup on my left eye did not turn out as nice as the makeup on my right eye, but the lash on my left eye, holy hella better than the lash on my right eye. Thanks for hanging out with me. So I think that I really appreciate you hanging with me. It was nice to get to know you. Have a great day. I look forward to the videos, and we'll check you out later. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. Bye-bye. Thank you, Oreo the bunny. So what I just put on was the Appeal Liquid eyeliner, and I have really hooded eyes, and so what I don't like is that it's, if I guess you have to put it on and then wait for it to dry. I love the color, and I may end up adding a little bit of that to my look. Not how I just did it, but just a little bit. I really like the color of it. And then on my other eye, I'm going to go in with the Absinthe, or the Alchemy by Nabla. And as you can see, the glue is drying, and it'll turn colors. So let me try the Nabla Alchemy color. Yeah, I have to do it in this one. All right, guys. Well, I hung out for about an hour and a half playing with makeup and looking for, coming up with an idea of what to do for law school prom. I think I'm going to go. I got a little bit to do today. Thank you so much, Sandy, for hanging out with me. No makeup mama drama. I'm never going to get it right. No drama, makeup mama. Love you. Thank you for designing this look for me. I am so grateful for your love, support, and time, everything. Have a good day, everyone. As you live the dream this week, I hope that you be the change that you want to see, and rock on. And then I have to figure out how to